What do you do when I stop talking to you while I'm struggling?
What do I do when BB stops talking to me and she's struggling? I went through an entire process of trial and error trying to figure out what to do. What I found was, and really it was her telling me what she wanted, which was me to basically just shut up and listen to her explain or talk about whatever is bothering her without me trying to fix it. That's the end result of a lot of failure and a lot of her being mad at me for a long period of time, depending, because of God knows how many things I tried. I would try and fix everything. She would come at me and say, so-and-so, one of my friends said this and it really pissed me off. And I'd be like, well, don't worry about that. She just probably meant it like this. And then I would get a evil look and I'm like, oh my God, like I shouldn't have said that, because I was trying to fix everything. And then, basically I would just try and stay away from her. And she's like, why are you ignoring me? And I'm like, you're in a horrible mood, like I don't want to be around you when you're in a horrible mood. And that's like not an appropriate thing to say either. And she's like, well, you should be helping me. But then I try and help her and she doesn't want me to help her. And this whole process was me trying to figure out, or trying to learn that all I needed to do was just shut the fuck up and sit there and listen to her talk about whatever was the problem. That's it. That's all I ever have to do. Other women, sometimes they want you to, maybe get them a flower or something, or get them a present or a gift, or make food for them, and just give it to them. Just take something away from give them something or do something that they weren't expecting. Like that's always a really good thing to do. BB enjoys that. I would just do something random, and that helps a lot too. But I also found with her being in that kind of mood that she enjoys when I just talk about stupid stuff about me. And it's not really talking about me. Like she likes I can make up stories really good. Right? Like I have creative mind when it comes to talking about stories and making up stories and things like that. So I'll just do that sometimes. I'll make up some random story about some zebra. It's always the, hey, zebra, is that a new animal? That's a new one. Yes, some zebra and an anaconda, and they're doing whatever. They're on some magical journey. Like I'll come up with some crazy story like that and just tell her that. And it'll take her mind off of it for a while. There's specific things that work, but I had to really kind of hunt those out and be okay with her being mad at me when I was screwing up, because I was trying different things to see what would work. That's kind of like what I suggest for any relationship is, don't be upset if they get mad at you, as long as you're trying new things to see what works with them and see how you connect, and see how you can help them. Because a lot of times the first thing that you try is not going to be the one that actually works. So you got to kind of try a few different things and see what does work, see where you all kind of get along. And she does different from me. Like when I'm struggling and I'm quiet, she'll just listen to me. Actually, no, it's the exact same thing. She'll listen to me rant about God knows what and just kind of be quiet. And then finally, I just kind of get rid of it and it's out and I'm better. So the same thing. I just let her talk and complain about God knows what and just sit there and try not to fix it. And I don't analyze what she's saying. I just sit there and listen. And then she moves out of it. So that's what I do when BB's quiet and not real happy.